Y equals mx plus b is non-proportional. What makes it non-proportional? The plus b. The m is the slope. The b is the y-intercept. And I don't see everybody writing. If something shows direct variation or varies directly, you make a box. And then how do you solve it? Cross multiply, then divide. Y equals kx is proportional because it does not have a plus b. The k is the slope. And then to find the slope, you use this formula or stat in your calculator or rise over run. For circle, draw a circle. Halfway through a circle is the R, the radius. Draw another circle. All the way through a circle is the D, diameter. And if they give you diameter, you divide by 2. This section titled area is how you solve for big B, the area of the base. To find the area of a triangle, we do base times height divided by 2. And for rectangle, we like length times width. The section titled volume, we changed 2 of the formulas. Which 2 formulas do we change? Cylinder and cone. We replace big B with what? So instead of big BH, it's pi r squared h. Instead of 1/3 BH, it's 1/3. So again, this is 1/3 pi r squared h. That's a 3. Okay, Pythagorean theorem is used to solve for missing sides of a right, where the side across the right angle is side C. The 2 words they like to use, distance and diagonal. Sometimes they even like to use the word length, and I think I said that yesterday. All right, simple interest solves for interest. Compound interest solves for total amount. Okay, flip to the back and let's look at our warm-up, which is also going to be used as our notes today. Today we're going over scatter plots, understanding how to read a scatter plot and using scatter plots to make predictions. So without answering this question, I just want you to look at this graph. What type of relationship is this trend showing? Positive, because it's moving upward. It's also showing a linear trend. That doesn't mean it's making a straight line. It means that its trend, the pattern that it's following, is following a straight line pattern. Make sense? So this is a positive linear trend. All right, now let's answer the question. The scatter plot below shows the relationship between how many calories an adult burns and the number of hours they have been exercising. So over here we have calories burned, and over here we have time exercising. Based on the scatter plot, what is the best prediction of the number of hours an adult would need to exercise to burn 600 calories? So everybody find 600 calories. And they're giving you 4 options. So this is like a click on the, like on the digital test. Your job is to click one of these dots that would be the best prediction? So do y'all feel like this follows the trend? This one, or this one? This one? Or from the top? Right here, this one is right in the middle of that trend. So this would be the correct answer, which would be about 3.1 hours exercising, something like that. All right, let's look at the next one. A doctor tracked his patients and how a breathing exercise lowered their heart rate. So everybody look. Here's the breathing exercise in minutes. Over here is the heart rate. So the more they do it, what's happening to their heart rate? It's going down. So what kind of relationship is this? It's negative. What else is it? Is it moving in a straight line pattern? Yes, so it's a negative linear relationship. Based on the scatter plot, what is the best prediction for the heart rate of someone who practiced the breathing exercise for 8 minutes? So everybody go to 8 minutes. You are to draw a trend line. So what I like to do is put 2 dots in the middle of the trend. Now on your STAAR test, you'll have that straight line tool. And I'm going to go from 8 up to my trend line. Notice that my trend line doesn't touch every dot. It just goes through the middle of the trend. And at 8, I'm right here. I am between 60 and 70. So what do y'all think a good prediction would be? 65. 65 beats per minute. I'm going to put BPM just to abbreviate. Does everybody understand how to draw a trend line? You can use the side of your calculator today since we're on paper to use that straight line, but on the STAAR test there is a straight line tool. All right, last one. Number 3, the scatter plot shows the height in centimeters and weight in kilograms of several students. Based on the scatter plot, which is the best prediction of the height in centimeters of a student that weighs 64 kilograms? So everybody find kilograms. Is it on the x-axis or the y-axis? It's over here. Everybody look. See kilograms? So I'm looking for 64, which is right there. I need to draw a trend line. So my dot's going to go from here to about here. And I'm going to go from 64 over to my trend line and down. And I am between 154 and 158. So 156 is the best answer. Notice 152 was pretty close to my answer and 160. So if you don't draw a good trend line, you could accidentally pick one of those close answers. So you may have to make sure that you draw a good trend line. Okay, I'm going to pass out your assignment. Okay, so the assignment's pretty self-explanatory. You are going to have to draw a trend line, so please use either the side of your calculator. If you really think you need a ruler, I have some right over here. But like I said, you can use that side. But what I would do to make my trend line is I would find a dot and I would put it in the middle on this side. And then I would kind of put one in the middle over here, and then I would connect those dots and expand it through that graph. Make sense? Then you can answer the question based on it. Some of our answers might vary significantly if I don't have multiple choice. So as long as your answer is close to mine, really close to mine, then you're going to get credit for that answer. But all of these, you're pretty much making predictions. So get this done, and then come check with me. And then if you have missing work, that's what you're going to work on.